So we're still seeing, tear gas being fired at the Arc de Triomphe just up the road from where we are, and the smell, it's this thick, acrid smoke that really clings to the back of your throat. We tried to get closer earlier on, but it was just so thick that we had to stop here. So there are still scuffles happening between some of the Yellow Vest protesters and the police. Now, it's important to say that a lot of the Yellow Vest protest movement do want to protest peacefully. They want to stand on roundabouts. They just want to ensure that they can get lower taxes, that they can afford more at the end of the month. But there is a small minority who have come and infiltrated these events on a week-by-week basis, really hell-bent on causing trouble. And so it's quite difficult to distinguish, because everybody's wearing a yellow vest, who are those people who are real Yellow Vest supporters and who are those people who have come here to cause trouble. But we do know that there has already been dozens of arrests here in Paris. 8,000 protesters have turned out. 32,000 protesters have turned out across the country. That is a huge fall in the numbers that we saw since the protest began on November the 17th. Then 280,000 people were out across France. So it's an almost 90% reduction.
And Oliver, as we've been saying, these protests have been going for 9 weeks now, but they seem to be regaining momentum in a way. What is the government trying to do to restore calm?
Well, it seems no matter what the government tries to do, it's proving very difficult for them. There were measures announced where there was going to be the fuel tax cancelled. Indeed, it was cancelled. Then pensioners were going to be given more money. There was going to be a tax break for those people on a rise in the minimum wage for those who were on minimum wage. And all of that has failed to assuage people. Then Macron said that he wants to hold this mass debate across the country. Well, in the last few days, it's turned out that the lady who is meant to be in charge of chairing this debate was on 10 times the monthly minimum wage of a normal person. So the uproar from that got people angry again. It's proving very, very difficult for the government to find any solution to this, because there isn't just one demand coming from this group. There's so many different demands from so many different walks of life that the government simply cannot address them all at the same time and keep everybody happy.